guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Style Coach Tamara J. If you're new here, I need you to stop doing what you're doing. Hit the red subscribe button and become a part of the BAWSE fam. You guys, I am your favorite style coach. I am a style coach that specializes in identity. I help women confidently embrace their God-given identity and walk in their purpose in style, of course. You guys, today's video is so near and dear to my heart because these are some things that I'm learning along my journey as becoming a woman of God, becoming a leader, become a steward well of God's purpose on my life. So today's video is called Thriving in Unforced Grace, Life Rhythms for Boss Women Over 40. Let me say it again, girl. Today's video is Thriving in Unforced Grace, Life Rhythms for the Boss Lady over 40. So yeah, welcome back to my channel, beautiful boss ladies. Today I want to share something that is personal to me. My journey, I'm learning to embrace. I was saying that grace is one of my tools for this season, but I got a deeper understanding of unforced grace. So unforced grace began after me watching my mother transition through dementia. She was a strong-willed woman. She hustled relentlessly. She never stopped to take care of herself. And I witnessed this, but it was it took a toll on her health. It took a toll on her well-being, ultimately leading to it didn't end well for her. So I experienced that experience really made me rethink my own life, the way I want to show up, the way I want to show up in the world. And I realized that I didn't want to allow what I had saw. I didn't want that flow to be the same path that I looked to learn that success don't come from constant hustle. God has taught me that success is designed by Him. So it's going to come, but if you do it with Him, and if you are in alignment with His will for your life, not your own will, not the world's will, not culture's will, not religion's will, but His will for your life, you have to invite this mindset into your life. So I said, listen, I'm finna operate in unforced grace with my life rhythms. There's something when I talk about life rhythms, I'm talking about, like, some people say, I'm 45 years old, so I'm unlearning things that I thought and things that I was taught. So people talk about habits and routines. These habits and routines be based off the person that's talking about it, they lifestyle. I don't think we look at people's routines and we try to measure up to whatever the standard that they're doing, they set for their lives, and we feel like that we can come in and do what they're doing and be successful at it. But we don't never sit down and think, like, is that going to work for me? This is a 20-year-old girl. I'm 45 years old. So what a 20-year-old do, what a 30-year-old or 40-year-old, or even a new woman that's just 40 years old is not going to work for me. I have some health challenges. I've been through some things. I have, my lifestyle could be different. What I do for my professional, entrepreneur, whatever somebody got going on, it doesn't work what they're doing. So I say, versus me creating 5 a.m. habits, 5 a.m. routines, I want to create life rhythms that work for Tamara. So I want you to adopt the mindset of life rhythms. Like, let's go from habits and routines. Let's create life rhythms that fit you, that fit your lifestyle, fit your goals, fit your personality, fit the purpose of God over your life. So I find peace in moving like this. You like when I tell you I feel peace. So I'm going to be reading, you guys, because I want to talk to y'all, because this is something me and the Holy Spirit has been dealing with me heavily on. And I've been, writing this stuff down. I've been taking notes, and I said I wanted to, share it with the boss ladies because it's transformative, it's powerful, it's impactful. And I feel like this is what God is saying for His daughters in this season. If you're a woman, a kingdom woman, and you're doing anything for the Lord, whether it's you a CEO, you're a woman in leadership, you're an entrepreneur, you're a mother, you're a wife, you're a caregiver for somebody, you leading your life, you taking care of yourself. This is going to work for you, you guys. And like I said, I've learned success don't come from constant hustle. It comes from living in rhythm with grace, purpose, and balance. So in this new season of my life, you guys, I'm choosing unforced grace. I'm choosing to honor my body. I'm choosing to honor my body, mind, and my spirit. And I want to invite you to do the same. So let's get right into it, girl. We as women over 40, because we do life over 40 over here, we can embrace life rhythms, find peace in our daily movements, and build a life that nurtures us from the inside out. I've transitioned from hustle, like I said, the mindset. I shift from the hustle mindset to the one that's focused on unforced grace, and it's done, with grace and style, of course. We do everything in style, of course, over here, girl. So, let's get into the first life rhythm, you guys. I'm gonna read it from my iPad, but I'll put it in the cards for you as well. Life rhythm number one: you got to make a decision to grow. You can talk about it, you can dream about it, but until you make a decision, it's never gonna be something that you do. It's never gonna become a life rhythm of yours. So you have to. That's the first life rhythm. You got to make a decision and be intentional about coming the truest version of yourself. I used to say highest version. I'm working on the truest version. The truest version is a version that God or His original intent for my life. The highest version. That's a measuring that sometimes I feel like I'm not measured up to. Stuff be going on, life be life, and I feel like I'm not measuring up to it. But the truest version is a version that is attainable, is reachable, but it comes with grace. You know what I'm saying? Flowing in God's grace, flowing in God's time, and flowing in God's love. So. And understand, it's going to cost you something. When you get ready to make a decision about changing your life, it's going to cost you something. But listen, it's going to come with time, effort, letting go of old belief system and people. And we embrace the journey. It's a journey. Don't overthink it. Don't think you can do it perfectly. Don't think it's going to happen overnight. It's not going to be achieved overnight. It's a rhythm. We got to get in the rhythm. Once you find your flow, it becomes a rhythm. But you got to practice it in order for it to become rhythm. And then after the rhythm, then there's to be flow, and then it become your lifestyle. So, and give yourself grace. Ask God for guidance. When things don't go as planned, just take it as learn a lesson from when things don't go as planned, and see how you can. That may be an area where you need to tweak it so that it fits you get into the rhythm of doing things. So just if it don't go as planned, give yourself some grace. Don't quit. Okay, it's not gonna happen overnight, and don't overthink it. And life rhythm number two, you guys, create a diet for your mind, body, and soul. So one of the things that I do is daily Bible reading, preferably in the morning, early in the morning. Girl, God been getting your girl up around like 3:30 every morning, from 3:30, anywhere from 3:30 to 3:40. He been getting me up in the morning, and that time I sit with myself. I do a lot of reflection. I don't go straight into the Bible. That time is when I'm just like, kind of like, say, God been telling me, Selah, just taking a moment to pause, taking a moment to reflect, taking a moment to embrace the new day, embrace that God gave you another opportunity to be amongst the living. You know what I'm saying? Just breathing. You know what I'm saying? Finding a flow of rhythm of your breathing with, great unforced grace. Because a lot of time when you wake up in the morning, you first wake up in the morning, you just need to practice some breathing. Find a rhythm of your breathing. Because you've been sleeping, all night or whatever. You gotta drink you some water, get your organs to be functioning and stuff like that, and practice breathing. And then grab your Bible. Like I said, first thing in the morning, it's been so impactful in my life, how I move through the day, how I see things. When things come up against me, when the enemies try to do fiery darts, I can handle it well because I've taken that time to sit with God and read His word. His word is what fueling me in this season. It used to be God's love was fueling me. His comfort was fueling me. but now it's the word. The word is becoming true in my life. It's activating, it's disrupting old mindsets and old tradition and religion and belief systems. So yeah, and sometimes I use devotionals. I listen to my gospel music. I find some type of motivational content, whether it's a book, because I'm reading Fervent now by Priscilla Schreier. Y'all, and then I colored the other day. I had, they got adult coloring books, but I literally had a coloring book from the Dollar Tree. When I get ready to edit it, I'll put the picture up and the coloring book. I did some coloring the other day, like just sitting that time, like I said, just practicing Selah, just pausing, reflecting, not saying anything, not watching anything, not scrolling social media, not in a hurry. Like I'm not rushing anything in my life anymore. I'm taking the time to pause. You know what I mean? So journaling is a good way to stay spiritually and emotionally grounded. And taking care of your temple, just eating better, exercising, hydrating, taking your vitamins, and make sure that um you guard your heart. You know what I'm saying? Let the peace of God go. Let the peace of God guard your heart. You working hard and being intentional about becoming the truest version of yourself. Don't allow others people burdens become your burdens. Don't take on things that you don't have the capacity for. Setting boundaries. When you set boundaries, you're protecting your alignment with God, because God didn't design for you to be everything to everybody and you're not nothing to yourself. So guard your mental, guard your emotional. Be mindful of what you're consuming. Be mindful of what you're telling yourself. Be mindful of what you're watching. It's not about what you just eating, like physical food. Make sure you eat the bread alive. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you eat things make sure that you're watching things and telling yourself things and being around people that give life-giving things to you. They're not taking life from you. So let's get into life rhythm number 3. Get organized, sis. Y'all been seeing me on the channel. I've been doing a lot of organization because I'm preparing for something. I don't pretty much know what God is doing, but it's also a life rhythm of mine. It used to be like something I say is a non-negotiable. Getting organized is a non-negotiable. Listen. I'm a woman of God, and organization is a part of being that Proverbs 31 woman. So having an organizational strategy is the key to running a successful business and for a peaceful living. Being organized has helped me stay on task and help me reach goals in quicker time. And like I don't have to spend all day on things. Like I set timers, I use calendars, I use planners, I use a lot of apps, and I make sure it's aesthetically pleasing. I showed y'all that too. When I'm getting ready to plan stuff, I do a to-do list every day. I plan out my day. I'm not just doing things haphazardly, because that's not a good leader. That's not a good steward. That's not somebody that's stewarding well their season. And you don't just wake up and just do things, because that's not rhythm. Remember, we're operating in unforced grace. So I set alarms, I set reminders, all of these things make sure that I'm accountable, and just make sure that I'm focused. And I keep my workspace clean. I keep as best as I can, girl. When I be getting ready, like I didn't do too bad today. I didn't tell my room up too bad today, but I do, as soon as I get done, I'm gonna, clean my space up so I'm prepared for the next morning, so that I can, get on up and get in my time with the Lord. Because my space is all chaotic, it's a sign of something going on in my mind. My mind's chaotic, and you can't be focused on God. You can't be focused on everything but God. So when I go into prayer, I want to be uninterrupted time with God. So like I said, I prep the night before. I make sure all my devices are charged. And sometimes I start making my to-do list. But yeah, life rhythm number 4, you guys, is embrace the moment, the movement with unforced grace. That's what we're doing. So life rhythm number 4 is just embracing, and it's a movement, you guys. This is something that is going to be transformative, and if you operate in it, you're gonna see a lot of success. You're gonna see yourself as a different person. things around you, you end up, when you're in alignment with who God created you to be, the things that you prayed for, they're gonna start coming into your life, and so you'll be able to flow in it. It won't be no burden to so the blessings of God come without sorrow. It adds no sorrow and it makes us rich. So this is how you prepare for that. So movement, you guys. I'm not saying exercise anymore, because when I think about workouts, I think about weights, I think about just a lot of effort, it's gonna take a lot, and so it kind of make me not want to do it. Like, I can start off great, but then I slack off a little bit. So instead of me saying I'm finna work out or I'm finna go exercise, I adopt the daily practice that align with my body's natural rhythm. So starting in May, I'm going to set some intentions. I'm just going to start moving my body for 15 minutes, because I ain't been doing no exercise and I haven't been doing anything. So I'm not going to start off all big. I'm going to start off with 15 minutes of movement. And I'm saying, instead of saying workout, because I love Tamara, because I'm taking care of God's temple where the Holy Spirit resides. For 15 minutes every day, I'm going to do some type of movement, whether that's dancing, whether that's walking in place, actually going outside, walking around, or either going downstairs and get on the treadmill in the exercise in the workout room. I'm doing these things because Tamara deserves it. Because I love myself. It's evidence, because faith is things hoped for, and evidence of things unseen. It's me taking care of my body and operating in the unforced grace, adopting life rhythms that work for Tamara's lifestyle. That's evidence that I believe that God purposed me for a thing, and my responsibility for carrying out my assignment is making sure that I'm well, I'm whole, I'm in good health, even as my soul prospers. So listen to your body. Your body can it'll tell you how far you can go, what you can do. Like I said, it could be just like just gentle movements. You just stand side to side and just clap your hand back and forth or whatever. Just move, just getting into the rhythm, getting into the flow. Because mind you, I haven't worked out in probably over a year. Just getting into the rhythm of moving my body, introduce my body to movement. You know what I mean? So again, we don't do no hustle. We ain't in a hurry to do nothing. We ain't working out of self-ambition no more. And we ain't working out of competition. We working in the unforced grace with life rhythms that work for you. So let's just release the pressure of traditional workouts. And we're embracing, like I said, the life race. So you guys, I'm about to give y'all a bonus. I'm gonna get off of here. The bonus is, if you work from home, I need you to show up like the boss that you are. Y'all, I ain't been nowhere today. I've been recording content. I did a podcast with a lady today. And now I'm recording this video for y'all. So I work from home, right? And working from home, sometimes it can be an excuse for you to just sit around and look shabby and raggedy. We ain't doing that, ladies over 40. We're not doing that no longer in 2024. It's a known fact, when you look good, you feel good. So just because you work from home, that don't mean you ain't got to pull yourself together. And again, you ain't got to get up and put makeup on. You ain't got to do it like I'm doing it. Because if I went online, I wouldn't do it like this, but it still be doing. So what I do each and every day, I make sure I get dressed every day. Even if it's just some cute lounge wear. Be intentional about your style, making sure that you're showing up as the woman that you envision in your head, the woman that you know that you are, the woman that you're becoming. Show up for her each and every day. Do your hair. Don't wear a bonnet all day long, sis. Now, sometimes I be doing it, y'all. Life been life, and sometimes I be doing, but again, I'm setting my intention. These is me creating life rhythms in my life. So I'm saying these are non-negotiables as I'm going into my new. Because I know God is doing something new. I'm not gonna sit around with my bonnet on every day. I'm gonna fix my edges, because girl, if you just fix your edges, that looks elevated and instantly boost your confidence. You know what I mean? Like, make sure you groom your eyebrows, brush them up, use some eyebrow gel. You ain't got to put no makeup on. It could be a makeup free day, work from home. But anyway, and hydrate your skin. And add a little glow. You know what I'm saying? When you take that extra emphasis on you, not for nobody else, Not because I ain't going nowhere. Listen, you deserve it, sis. You deserve this. Again, mind you, it's psychological. When you look good, you feel good. Take that little effort for you. Get into a rhythm, a life rhythm of unforced grace. Like, embrace it, sis. Don't run from it. Just put your little gloss on, put you some moisturizer on, and make sure you wash your face and brush your teeth. Okay, you guys, this is the end of the video. I am teaching you guys how to thrive in unforced grace, life rhythms, and these are life rhythms for the boss woman over 40. Check the description bar. It'll be linked below. You guys, if you want to, you want to get further teachings and stuff on this, I need you to join the BAWSE Lifestyles community. It'll be linked in the description. I am starting back one-on-one coaching. All that be checked in the description bar. And if you want to be on our BAWSE Lifestyles email list, check the description for that. Follow me on all my socials. Stay connected with me. You guys, yes, we doing things different. We doing things the kingdom way. We're not doing things that the world do. We're doing things the way God designed it. We weren't taught these things, but God is teaching me so that I can teach you. And if you want to live in the unforced grace, thrive in it. Instead of thriving in hustle culture, survival mode. Girl, come out of survival mode. That ain't gonna work for you no more. All right, you guys, peace and blessings. I am your favorite style coach, Tamara J.